Hello lovelies, so I want to talk about a new release, and also I've been trying to get into old habits. So what I used to do when I really liked a palette, I've done it with a lot of up and coming Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes just because they are so expensive. What are they? Like a traditional Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette is probably about £69, something like that. So what I tend to do is dupe it first and then see if I'm going to gravitate towards it, and then if I like it in 6 months time, maybe I'll potentially buy it. I do tend to buy a lot of Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. Not every single one, but a lot. This isn't Natasha Denona, but I'm just trying to explain what I do. So I look at the vibe of that palette. If I can't dupe it completely, I look at the vibe of that palette and create my own, and that's what I've done with this brand. So Cosmic Beauty, who are a very inexpensive indie brand in the UK, I've brought out this new palette just here. You can't see that, can you? Let's get me up here somewhere. So this is the Sun Tarot palette, I believe, and I've created my own version of it. So I just wanted to show you what my shades look like. I might leave myself like this. I'm sorry, it's at a really bad angle, isn't it? Yeah. Leave me here. I'm just tiny, but I want to show you my palette and go along with the shades here. Some shades I've made mine to my own taste, like this bottom blue, this very dark blue. I don't know that I've got a shade like that. My matte shades are Colourpop shades, by the way, guys. I don't know if I have a very dark blue like that, but even if I had, there might be one in the teal palette by Colourpop that I've got. Even if I had, I wouldn't use it. Then there's the more red tones in the palette. So there's this one, like there's on the third row there's a red tone, more like a raspberry tone, and then at the bottom there's a really red tone as well. I don't use those kind of red tones just because I look like I've got pink eye when I put red on my eye. But everything else I think is in my palette, and I want to go through it with you. I've also got some face products in here as well, which I thought might be nice to use when I use the palette. So it's just in a standard, it's in a standard magnetic palette. Can I show you a little bit bigger than, yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to show you my shades. So we've got, I'm going to get them out and just show them to you. So the first row is this Looxi Beauty one. It is so freaking stunning. So this one is in the shade Nectar, and I think I will do a swatch party, not on this video though. I'm just showing you the shades here. Unfortunately with Colourpop I can't give you the exact shades, but I think this one came out of, I'm not sure actually, so I shouldn't really say. It was just in a palette that I've got matte shades in. It's just a basic orange. It's not as dark as the one that Cosmic Brushes have got in their palette, but it's the one that I had to hand, and I just thought I'd put that in there. Then we've got, where's this one come from? Is it Pastel Roses? I think so, yeah. Electric Twinkle, look at that. It's got this amazing blue shift to it. Let's just go a little bit smaller and I can show you what's in the Cosmic Brushes palette. Right, so I would say that's more like the one on the bottom row than the one on the top row, but that's how I've got mine at the moment. So we'll leave it as it is. Then, can you see where it has that really baby blue? Because it's got a lot of purple shades in this palette, I went into my Natasha Denona Triochrome palette and I pulled this like kind of muted lavender out. I actually prefer that more than the baby blue. I do have a baby blue shade in my Colourpop matte palette that I've put together, but I didn't want to use that. So that's the first row completely talked about. And then the second row, so we've got this Colourpop one here. and like I said, I can't give you the shade names because I don't know the shade names of the Colourpop, but what I can give you the shade names of, I will do. And then we've got this one. This is, I don't have any other shades from this brand. It's from Terra Cosmetics. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. I wouldn't say it's an exact shade, but it is a multi-chrome. I think Cosmic Brushes is only a duochrome. For the price of the palette though that you're getting, I think that's good enough. I mean, the price of the palette is £28. I think it's on sale now actually. So yeah, I just thought I would do this and maybe see if I'm going to use this a lot. The one thing that stops me from ordering it is the red tones in it. I just know I won't wear them. And then the darker tones like the dark purple, potentially I'll use that as a liner, but I know I won't use the blue. So it's nicer to like have this as my own little palette. Then we've got this one by Colourpop, which is that the second row matte. And then I pulled this one out of my palette that I'm actually using at the moment. So it's one of the single bundles that they did. Which one is this? SO32 I Done. Okay guys, second row. So we've got like I'd say on Cosmic Brushes it's a yellow with orange undertones. I don't have a shade like that, so I just pulled this one from Just My Look. I do really like yellow eyeshadow, especially this time of year, so I know it's gonna go nice with the look. I've already got so many looks that I want to create with this palette. I can't wait to use it. Then we have, I think this one's Pastel Roses as well, is it? No, it's Glaminatrix. It's in the shade Sparks. I think my friend bought that for me and it needs to be used, so I'm glad that I've managed to pull that one out. See, that's the good thing about duping palettes. Rather than buying every new release, which you potentially don't need, because if you're a big singles collector like I am, then you're going to have these shades or similar shades in your palettes. Then just dupe your own palette, and if you find out that you're gravitating towards it and you're using it a lot, then I would say, you know, I would say wait a couple of months at least and then go out and get it if you want to. Then we have this shade here. I think this one's from the Colourpop Elsa palette. So this one has sequins in it. You can see them, can't you, there? Oh, this next shade. Oh, I absolutely love it. It's from Looxi, I think. Yeah, it's called Dupe. And it's purple and it's got like a blue shift to it. It is absolutely freaking stunning. And the last row, just in time because we're on 8 minutes now, I'm going to try and edit it down as I always do. So the last row has got a shade similar to this one. I think this is going to be more pigmented though. This one is from Unique Beauty. I don't even know if they exist anymore. The shade is Loofah. Really like that. And then this one is, I think this one's from the Natasha Denona Zendor. Really like that, and I can't wait to use that a little bit more. That's quite red tone though, and I want to see if I can get away with using red toned eyeshadows. If I can, and I really like this palette, when I put all this eyeshadow back together in the relevant palettes, I may potentially order the Cosmic Brushes. We're talking about end of year. I don't think this palette is going to be limited edition. If it is, and I miss out. It's not the end of the world. The next eyeshadow is this beautiful purple. This one is from Looxi Beauty as well. It's called Fuchsia AF, and that's another shifty shade. It's just such a shame as most of the eyeshadows are from Looxi Beauty and they don't exist as a brand anymore. And then the last one is this one. It's a Natasha Denona shade, and I think this one came out of the Triochrome as well. Then let me quickly talk about the blush. So that's the blush there. That's from Deck of Scarlet. And this is a beautiful highlighter. So now that I've shown you what I'm going to be working with, I want to show you basically what the palette looks like. So let's open her up. I know it's not the most cohesive but it's got all the colours in there that I want to be using. I mean, it's so stunning, is it not? And then it's got this blush and this highlighter that I can use with all these shades.